Yo, the life is all about perspective. The way you see your life and the way you see yourself is pretty much everything. So, as you can see, I'm living in my car. Okay, I put a nice log down, put a nice storage over here, my bed and my pillow and my blanket, and some good window back there. So this is my minivan. I bought this last year, and I pay this car every month $400. I take a shower from community gym, so that doesn't cost me much money, $2 a day. And so I'm living in South Korea, so most people in South Korea are gonna think I'm crazy or stupid or poor to maintain this lifestyle. But I was in the United States and I see people live in the car and they have no problem with it. Maybe they're not happy with it, but some people are really happy with it because house prices are crazy in America. I mean, same as here, but I mean, it's really all about perspective because I used to play Rust a lot, right? I used to skip school and play Rust all day long, and that's all I did. I never studied, but I played Rust all I did. That's probably the reason why I'm living like this. But let me tell you something. It's all about the perspective because let's say I'm living in a camper van. I'm living in a camper van. Tomorrow morning at 5 a.m., I go to the construction job to make money, which is to gather scraps. And at the end of the job, I come back to my camper van and I'm gonna cook myself a steak, which in real life is gonna order some food from like a Uber. So I really think it's all about the perspective. Like if I take this as I mean, my reality of taking this, I'm pretty happy about it because many of South Korean people don't even own a car. I mean, they will not like to own a car because this is really expensive. But I like having a car, and I like having this extra space to let me sleep in anywhere in the country I want. And this is a kind of lifestyle I guess I kind of wanted since I was young. So I'm really happy about it. No matter what people say about it, I'm happy about living in the car. So life could be one big pain, but think about it. When you're playing games, right? You're playing like computer games, online games. For me, I'm gonna be making an example out of Rust, playing Rust, the survivor game, right? When you're playing that game, you never get tired of it. You never get tired of playing that game. And since I'm such a game addicted and caffeine and cigarette addicted, somewhat the reality made me uncomfortable whatever I do. I go outside, I go to work, I go to socialize with people. It always had me made me anxious and kind of not having enough confidence of myself. I always feel afraid to go outside. But at some point I started to think of real life as a playing Rust. Because what's so different about it? Rust is all about surviving and the right life is all about surviving when you're poor. And since I'm poor, my life is focusing on surviving. So in Rust, when you have yourself a base, and when you have yourself a tier one bench, and what you want to do is save up some enough scrap to go for tier two or tier three, right? Same as life, I think. Since I have this car, when I save enough some money, I could go for building myself a cabin. because since I have some, a property here, I could build some cabin myself, and I have enough money. Since I wanted to become a farmer, just like my dad, I could buy myself a tractor. And with that tractor, I can start farming, make myself a better income than going into the construction jobs, which is becoming my own owner of my farm. And that is currently my big dream. And so it's not like I'm brainwashing myself. I am actually thankful for God giving me this opportunity for me to understand and to grow to become the version that I want to become in the future. I haven't been that yet, but and I absolutely want to be that person. But as I was before, like when I was just a game addict, when I was just drunk all the time, and I was like not wanting to work, staying home all day, that right, it's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna be able to manifest that way when I'm not, working hard. So I think my life is pretty good, not comparing to any others, just comparing to my old self. And at this present moment, I'm actually thankful for what God have gave me and what God has offered me to. This has got to be a living proof that I still have chances, and I must be very useful, wise, to use this chance very uh, wisely for myself. And uh, so I really think the life is really all about the perspectives, and I have no other chance than being thankful for what I have. And I'm grateful for about it. And I'm grateful that I can go to work tomorrow morning. I'm grateful that I can have lunch at the work. I'm grateful that I can get cash. And I'm grateful that I can save up that money. I am generally grateful about this life because for most of the time, I mean, for so long, I've been trying to find the meaning of life. What's the true meaning behind it? And I always got confused because there's a death and here's a born. And I'm born man waiting to be dead, right? So then I always got myself confused. What's the meaning of life? What's the meaning behind it? And what's the, you know, purpose of it all? But this day I'm starting to realize the purpose is at this very present moment. You don't think about the end. You only think about right now. Because that's all you got. You don't have yesterday, you don't have tomorrow. All you have is today, at this very present moment. So it's all about perspectives. Life is about perspective, the way you see it. Are you going to be negative about it? Or are you going to be positive about it? And so life, as long as you don't give up, as long as you don't fall into like pleasures and temptations, as long as you have your grit inside your soul, I believe you can manifest whatever you want.